college is a ripoff, it's a scam, it's a joke today. Do not waste your money, do not waste your time. Unless, what's up Bulldogs? All right, I got a question about what you should do after you finish high school. And it's often difficult to know, especially in the world today. Should you go to college? Does that even make sense? What are the steps that a young man should take after he finishes high school? So first of all, I would say this, is that, and you've probably heard me say this before, college is a ripoff, it's a scam, it's a joke today. Do not waste your money, do not waste your time. Unless you're gonna become a doctor or lawyer or something like that. But majority of the professions that you would go into, you can learn those things. You can learn what you need to do online or books. There's so much availability of information that you don't need a university. You don't need someone to tell you what to do or to teach you it. You can learn it yourself. Now, some people lack the discipline and they need the structure that a university provides. And if you want to do that, that's fine. Just don't waste a whole bunch of money in order to do this. You can pay to have someone babysit you at a community college and then move on to a cheaper university. It doesn't cost you a lot of money to do that. And then you just do the work, but you better put your all into it. Okay. But what I would actually suggest, all right, is that you work for yourself. From the very beginning, you start building a business. Don't go and work for someone else. I would suggest that maybe if you want an apprenticeship for someone who's an entrepreneur and you want to volunteer your time or get paid, a measly amount in order to learn from them, that makes sense. But you have to educate yourself. Right? And ultimately, if you look at where things are going, and if you look at where is your best future, what's the best outcome, it's gonna be in building your own business. It's gonna be working for yourself, right? Because yeah, you could go to college, or even without college, you could go to a trade school, or you could self-teach yourself something that could get you a job that makes six-figure salary, and maybe you can get up to multi-six figures, $200,000-$300,000 a year within 5 to 10 years, let's say, become a software developer, things like that. However, if you start right now and build a business and you start working on it, and it's not necessarily that your first business is going to succeed, but if you're having that mindset, in 10 years, you could be making $1 million a year for sure. Right? 10 years is a long time to focus and work on something or try things out and be focused on developing those skills where the sky's the limit. It could be $10 million a year. It could be more than that. So what would I advise you to do then? Okay, so a couple things is one, how can you actually never get a job? Well, I know I've said that you're not a man if you live with your parents, okay, if you don't live on your own and don't take care of yourself. However, it's probably pretty smart to stay with your parents while you're building a business so that you can have enough income to be out on your own and then to live cheaply. Right? That probably makes sense. It's probably good to defer, quote, being a man for some time. Honestly, that probably makes the most sense. I know that in the past I've said, no, when you're 18, you got to move out, do your own thing. And look, that's totally fine if you want to get a job and work and focus on that because you want to be your own man. That's totally fine. But if you want to be smart and practical and pragmatic about this, I'd say, hey, spend some time living at home while you start to build business. Get to a point where you're making like $1,000, $2,000 a month, let's say $3,000 a month. It's not that difficult to do. It might take you 6 months, it may take you a year of focused effort, working every day like you have a regular job, more than a regular job. And then once you hit that point, go and move out and live somewhere extremely cheap while you're growing this business. That would be my best advice for you. And what should you be doing during this whole time? Reading a ton of books, all right? Learning. Instead of going to a university where you're gonna pay for someone to educate you on some bullshit, create your own learning curriculum. Read a book a week, study it, get training, get courses, get programs, get coaching, get help to develop yourself. And you should be spending this decade from, let's say, 18 to 30 on doing nothing but basically developing yourself and building your own business. That's what you should do. Getting to the gym, learning some social skills, but again, don't worry about women right now, honestly. For 10 years or so, don't even worry about women. Worry about women when you get in your 30s and your 40s. That's the best time anyway. That's when you have the most success. That's when you have yourself established. I know you want to like whatever, and go ahead, fine, on weekends or whatever, have some fun, go and date some girls, whatever, nothing serious. Don't focus your life on this. Focus your life on building yourself as a man. Build your business, build your mindset, build your intelligence, build your body, and build your core identity of who you are as a man, your philosophy for life. These are the things to work on. Network with people, socialize in that way. Don't socialize with people that like to drink and do drugs. It's not gonna help you. It's gonna waste your time. Create your own university, your own college. That's what I would recommend. Is it a harder path? Yeah, it is a harder path. It's gonna require discipline, but it's a so much better path. Your life will be so much better than wasting your time time working for someone else, chasing money, chasing experiences when you're young. It's not worth it. Instead, focus. Focus on developing yourself. Focus on building your own stuff. And that's gonna be the best choice. If you want some help with all of this stuff, if you're a guy that's trying to figure your life out, click link down below. Join us in the Bulldog Mindset membership. I got 200 lessons on all of these things in life that are important to you, on fitness, on mindset, and on wealth creation, on how to build a business. Right? How to attract women, yes, as well, and to develop your social skills. And I do monthly live streams where you can ask me questions, anything that you want. I'll see you tomorrow.